Welcome back everyone, we are back with a new, kind of like a new game plus for Pokemon Inclement Emerald. So the moment we step out of our room, we are going to be greeted with a cutscene. Yeah, so Dad is back home now. Hey, it's Alex. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. Yeah, I'm the champion now. That's the impression I get. But your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came to you from someone named Mr. Briny. Okay. A ship ticket. A ticket for a ferry, yep. If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Lillicove. Okay. I'd better get back to Petalburg ship, but you just came back, Dad. What the hell? Can't you at least stay for breakfast or lunch or dinner? Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away, which is like 5 days out of the 7 days of the week. Great, so he's gone now. That dad of yours, he comes home for the first time in a while, yeah. But all he talks about is Pokemon. He should relax and stay a little longer, yep, I agree. Is that a breaking news story? They just make those up anyway, we shouldn't worry about it. What are we having for breakfast? We bring you this emergency news flash. What is this? In various O1 locales, there have been reports of a colored Pokemon in flight. We actually get to pick the color, so that's why they beeped it out. The identity of this Pokemon is currently unknown. We now return you to the regular movie program, okay. Alex, did you catch that? What color did the announcer say that Pokemon was? So, this is I think the Eon Duo. Basically Latias and Latios, and the color that you pick will determine the color that you get for the event, pretty much. And you can get the other one that you didn't pick over here by getting a ticket from May after we beat him one more time further up in the town. So I'm just going to go for blue. It matters if this is a vanilla, like the retail version of Emerald. It doesn't really matter for us in this Romhack because we'll be able to get the other one anyway. But if this was a vanilla Emerald, then you actually won't be able to get the other one without using a cheat. Because I think the real life event that gave you the ticket to get the other Pokemon is actually, they don't run that anymore. So you actually have to like use a cheat code to put the ticket into your inventory before you can access the event. But this Romhack, they just give us the other ticket after we beat May in one more rival battle. Oh, speaking of May, she and her dad are over here. I knew there was something special about you when I first saw you, yeah? But I never expected this, okay? I have something to show you. Let's go to my lab. What is this? Now, Alex and May, I've had the two of you help me study Pokemon. That's just May, I haven't really been helping much. Thanks to your help, new facts are coming to light. Oh? It appears that in the Hoenn region, there are also Pokemon from other dimensions. Okay. So far, I've only identified one of them, Cosmo. Oh, we are getting a Cosmo. That's great. It seems to be pretty weak, but maybe you'll be able to draw out its power. Oh, we'll definitely be doing that. Here, I've got one for each of you. You have two? How do you get two? I want to know. Hey, it's so cute. I wonder if it evolves. It evolves 2 times, yeah. I guess we'll find out, yep. But listen, you've become the champion, but your Pokemon journey isn't over, yep. There's no end to the road that is Pokemon, yep. As long as Nintendo needs money, there's no end to it. Somewhere there is a grassy patch that's waiting for you, yep. I'm going to Route 103 to do some field work for a while. I'll see you out there, Alex. Yep, so if we want to get the other ticket for the Eon Pokemon, then we can go to Route 103 and we can defeat May in one more rival battle, and she'll give us the other ticket. But we'll be saving that for a later episode, just because we have enough to do for the day already. Okay, this is one of those. Wait, no, this is not the random trainer. This is the guy that was looking for promising trainers. I'm aboard the SS Tidal now. It feels great to be on the sea. Okay. By the way, there's this place that I'd like to invite you for a visit. If you are interested, board the ferry at either Slateport or Lilycove. I'll fill you in on the details when we meet. I'll be waiting. Okay. So we'll go look for him on the ferry first. Oh, before we do that, let me give our Halucha the focus sash, so we don't end up having to rely on luck on our next trainer battle. And what Scott is going to invite us to do is he's going to give us the ticket to the Battle Frontier. But because this mod the Battle Frontier isn't actually ready yet, so we won't be able to actually get to the area. So we can show her the ticket. Yep, so there he is. Well, hi Alex. Something's come up, so I have to disembark. But am I glad to see you? Okay. Wait, how are you going to disembark? Are you just going to surf your way to wherever you're going? Congratulations, League Champion. There's a place I'd like to invite someone like you. It's the Battle Frontier, okay. What's the place like? You'll understand when you see it. I've spoken to the ship's captain about this. The next time you take a ferry, you should be able to sail to the Battle Frontier. Okay, Alex, I'll be waiting for you at the Battle Frontier. Okay. Okay, so we can go talk to the captain, and remember this is Mr. Briny. He's the one that gave us the ticket. Welcome aboard, Alex. They made us honorary captain of the SS Tidal, so you're not even the real captain anymore. Okay. You can call me Captain Briny now. No, that's a fake title. I'm not calling you that. You know, I retired once before, yeah. But when I saw this majestic ship, let me just say, it stirred my sleeping soul as a sailor, then just become a real captain. Why take the honorary role anyway? And there's not as much for us to do on this ship as there were on the Generation 1 ship, but we can like fight these sailors if you want to, and you can get some money, but we have to remember that because we are in the post-game now, all the trainers have gotten a lot stronger, and I think all of these trainers that we are fighting, they will have their own Mega Evolutions as well. Caracosta, do I can switch. Yep, I should switch. And some of these guys might actually have their own held items as well, so this energy ball might not be a KO. Oh, this is going to be a Mega, isn't it? Okay, he's running that set. Okay. So he's going to have Ice Fang, and I think even with one speed boost, we are still faster. Oh, he doesn't have a Mega. Okay. Okay, and we can continue like fighting these trainers on the ship. Yeah. Or we can just go to our own cabin over here, and then we can just use the bed, take the rest, and then by the time we wake up, then we will be at the destination and we'll be able to leave the area. But if you want to, like, each of these cabins, there are trainers in them and you can just fight all of them. You can pick up some extra cash that way. But I'm not really looking to doing that. So we're in Lily Cove City and we should be getting the other legendaries as well before we actually do fight any of the major trainers for the day. So remember how we caught Rayquaza before the end of the game? And because Groudon and Kyogre are already back to like doing their routine, then we can actually come to this Weather Institute after entering the Hall of Fame, and we can talk to this researcher over here, and he'll tell you basically where the other two legendaries are. So right now, there's heavy rainfall in Route 127, and that's where Kyogre is going to be. So we can just go and fly over to Route 127, and there's going to be basically a diving spot that we can dive into in order to access the cave for Kyogre. So, Route 127, where is it? Over here, okay. And the diving spot is going to be really distinct because it's going to be like 2 tiles wide, so there's pretty much no way for us to miss it. And it's not going to look it's not going to look anything like the other diving spots. The other diving spots are usually a massive, like an underwater trench that we can dive into, but the one for Kyogre is just a really narrow spot. And let me put on a repel. Yep, so there's a massive rainfall over here. Yeah, we can see all the lightning. And we are looking for a tiny spot to dive. And usually the diving spot is going to be out of the way as well. Oh. And I might have to stock up on repel after this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so see, this is a diving spot just in the middle of nowhere, and it's, what is it, like 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles wide. So yeah, there's nowhere else to go underground, and this is the place where we want to service. Yep, so Marine Cave, there's nothing here except for the Kyogre, there's nothing to pick up. Oh. And before recording this episode, I actually used the cheat to give myself more Master Balls, so we don't have to watch me like chuck 50 Ultra Balls at the Kyogre until we actually catch it. So right now I have 50 Master Balls with me, and that should be more than enough to catch all the legendaries that we will be interested in. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to act like this is a legitimate attempt to try to catch it. I'm just going to chuck the Master Ball at it in turn 1, just because everybody knows how these things work already by now. You bring it down to red health, you either put it to sleep, or you paralyze it and then you chuck Ultra Balls at it until it decides it wants to stay inside the ball. So that's one of them done. And then we can go back to the same institute, and the researcher will tell us where Groudon actually is. And I don't think we can actually fly our way out of this cave. And I guess the logic for it would be because the entire marine cave, even this kind of landing section is inside kind of like an even bigger cave. That's why we have to dive in surface and then enter kind of like the deeper section of the cave system. Okay, so we are back on the surface. And it's a good thing the Weather Institute is so close to a waypoint. Otherwise, we would have to like take forever just to come back. Okay, so talk to the researcher, and there's now a drought in 115. Hopefully that place isn't swarming with trainers, because I think I skipped a whole bunch of trainers in the earlier section. 115. Oh, okay. So it's just outside Meteor Falls. Yep, so the sun is really harsh. Oh, hopefully it's not to the sides. Is it going to be to the sides? Okay, so it's not over here. Oh, that means it's going to be further up north. I don't think I cleared that area yet. Basically, where the Groudon and Kyogre are going to appear is completely random, and I think it resets something like once every day or something. Oh, does it reset every time you boot up the game? Maybe it resets every time we boot up the game. Okay, hopefully I don't get caught. Oh god, oops. Lucario, he's going to bullet punch. I don't think I can take a bullet punch, and I don't have my mystical fire with me. Oh, Meteor Mash, okay. I think I do more damage with Flamethrower in the sun than I would with Earth Power. Or they might be the same, actually. Simeon, is that a fighting type? I think it might be a fighting type. So what can this thing have? We are immune to close combat and slash, so it's probably going to try and knock off. Okay, it doesn't matter now, it went down. Yep, there it is. Oh, I even forgot the TN. Focus punch, okay. Yep, this should be the cave for Groudon. Yep. Okay, so that's the Bogged Art Legendary spot, and I can now go to some of the more interesting areas just to showcase it a little bit before we fight the real trainers for the day. There's actually still a whole lot for us to do in this game. I think we still have to explore the abandoned ship, and then we still have to do the Reggie's quest, and then we can still do the Deoxys quest and the Mew quest. Yeah, so there's actually a lot more content than I remember. Originally, I thought we would be almost done by now, but then I just looked up the documentation for the Romhack, and then I realized there's actually quite a whole lot for us to do, even without the Battle Frontier. Okay, so this cave is kind of out of the way. It's not quest related. Like, we don't actually come here in our main journey. And if we sail up to up north over here, we are in the Shoal Cave. And this area is actually really cool. So this area, depending on when you come in over here, this bottom part might be flooded or it might not be. And right now, because I'm entering it at kind of like a low tide time, then we actually get to explore the kind of like the bottom section of the cave. But if you enter the cave during a high tide time period, then this whole area where I'm at would actually be completely flooded. So that's just one of the cool things that they do with the game. There's no reason for them to include like this kind of tidal wave mechanic to it, but they just did it because it's a cool thing to be doing. TM70 Aurora Fail, okay. And these are the Shoal Salt, and I think they are only present in the sections that would otherwise be flooded. And then we can, and then up above, like up above, we have like these shoal shells, and if you collect 4 shells and 4 patches of salt, you can actually talk to the old man at the beginning of the area, and he'll get you a shell bell. So I think I picked up some of the shells already. And next episode, when I get a chance, I'll try to show off the flooded area and just to show off what it actually looks like. But right now, we are pretty much good to explore the entirety of the cave. Yeah, except coming and picking up the shells. I think that's how they wanted it to work. You can only pick up salt during low tide, and then during high tide you can only pick up the shells, so you won't be able to get both at the same run. So talk to this guy, and he'll give us a focus band. You can actually come here before becoming the champion. I just put off doing it because it's kind of out of the way. we enter an even lower section, we'll be greeted into a completely frozen area. And to our left, that's Articuno. That's the third member of the legendary bird trio from Generation 1. And over here, we have my favorite ice puzzles. And we have a Mega Stone. What is this? Lily Light. Okay. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Nope, that's the wrong way. Wait. Nope. Oh, I see. So we get over here, use this block to block our movement, and then, yep. And then what's over here at the end? Oh, that's a TM. Okay, what is this TM? Ice Beam? Nope. Wait, then where are we supposed to pick up Ice Beam then, if it's not over here? Never Melt Ice, I think it increases the power of ice type moves by 20%, but obviously with things like Choice Bags or Life Orb, we won't really be using them anymore. Articuno is kind of like the least popular of the trio, just because of the typing. It's kind of weird to use, because Articuno is both ice and flying type, and that means every time you swap into a field that has Stealth Rock, you lose 50% of your health. And I think the way Stealth Rock works, it detracts from maximum health, so you lose 50% of your maximum health every time you switch into them. And because of the way the typing works, with ice and flying types, you're taking a bunch of bonus damage from all kinds of attacks. So what that means practically is that every other Pokemon that comes into contact with you, you will have to swap out. And if your opponent has something like Stealth Rock on your field, then you may as well just kiss the Pokemon goodbye. There's not a whole... you won't be able to give it longevity. Even if the stat for Articuno is really respectable, so if we swap over to the calculator for a bit, we can go to Articuno, and we can see it actually has pretty decent physical defense. It has decent special defense. It's not that fast. It has pretty good speed as well, but against all kinds of attackers, so say like a Tyranitar. So we don't even give it a choice band, we just give it like any kind of random items. A Stone Edge is a guaranteed KO. Or let's say we give it to something like a Pikachu. And let's say Thunderbolt. And we give it the item Light Orb, Light Ball, not Light Orb. So you are taking massive damage, and you can't even threaten to KO a Pikachu in return. And that's not even to mention something like some other better attackers. So say for example like a Landorus. We'll be seeing a Landorus today. So say if a Landorus has Stone Edge, then that's a KO. Or if it's not a KO, you are taking 95% damage, then that's just way too much. Or if it's something like a Charizard, you are taking a lot of damage from the flamethrower as well. So that's why Articuno isn't really all that popular, at least the ice type isn't. Eventually they came up with a Psychic type one for Generation 8, and that one seems to have a little bit better luck. And now that we've caught the legendary... Oh, I missed one. And remember that magma plate that we picked up from the Team Magma hideout? What is it, magma plate or magma stone? I think it's a magma stone. But that would actually give us access to another legendary that's around in this area. So we go back to the place where we picked up our TM for Sunny Day, and at the end of this kind of cave system, there's actually a legendary that we can catch, assuming we have the Magma Stone or Magma Emblem. I don't remember which one it actually checked for, but the way to get that Magma Stone is just inside the Team Magma Cave. Team Magma base, not Team Magma Cave. Okay, so there's nothing for us to pick up here. And inside that cave is where we can catch the legendary. So the Magma Stone is reacting to something, okay. It's the Magma Stone that I checked for. And this is a Heatran. Heatran is actually a really popular Pokemon, I think since its introduction. And the reason for that is that a Heatran, it has the ability called Flash Fire, which means it is a Steel and Fire type that is completely immune to fire damage. And it also has the signature attack called Magma Storm, which will track the opposing Pokemon on the field. So if somebody switches into a Heatran and it switches into a Magma Storm, then that Pokemon is pretty much trapped and most likely dead forever. And another thing to do, because a Heatran is 4 times weak to ground type attacks, is that you can actually give the Heatran an air balloon, and that would make it immune to the first. Wait, let me focus on this puzzle first. That will make it immune to the first ground type attacks that it faces. Wait, no, air balloon doesn't pop until you get hit by something else. So yeah, basically, for as long as the air balloon is active, the other guy cannot hit you with any kind of ground type attacks. And because Steel type has so many resistances, that basically means you will have an incredible longevity on the field. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I need to use the escape rope. Yep. Okay, now we can fly back to the 4-Tree City and we can face one of the first trainers of the day. I'm just going to be hunting down the other 2 remaining Frontier Brains in this area before calling it a day, and the next episode we'll do the other stronger trainers. Because originally I thought we only have 2 more episodes left, but then looking at the documentation with all the additional quests, it turns out I think we might still have another 4 or 5 episodes remaining. So this old man over here is the other Frontier Brain, so let me make sure I have the correct leading Pokemon. I think he leads off with a Crobat. And normally we only face these Frontier Brains in the Battle Frontier, but I guess because the Battle Frontier isn't available for this Romhack, then they made it so that we can encounter these guys in the wider world. You are the youngster who beat Lucy. Yep, that's the other frontier brain we fought in the Lava Ridge City. Oh, she wasn't too happy about that. Why? I bet she gets beaten every day. I'd like to see your skills for myself, okay? Can your bonds of trust with your Pokemon match mine? If not, you will never be able to beat my brethren. I don't call them brethren, for one. So, I don't know. And the game kind of didn't expect us to face this guy until after. No, the game didn't expect us to save this guy for so long. So our team right now is actually a lot stronger than his, so we should have a pretty easy time over here. And yet, so his Crobat doesn't have some of the higher tier attacks, so he only has Fly, whereas normally we can expect a Crobat to actually have something like Brave Bird. Protect? That's weird. I've never seen him use Protect before. Usually he just uses another Fly in this turn. Oh, he's trying to regain health. Okay, that's why. But what do you do with the health though? You don't have Substitute, do you? No way you use Substitute. Yeah, why don't you just use Fly anyway? Oh, is he trying to... Is he gambling my Stone Edge with me? Is that what he's doing? Arcanine. This Arcanine is weird. Usually people run a physical attacking Arcanine with Flare Blitz. But this Arcanine in particular doesn't use Flare Blitz, it uses Overheat instead. And I think that's the only special attack that it carries. Yep, so Overheat. But because Goodra has good special defense and it also has a 4 times resistance to fire attacks, then this Arcanine isn't doing anything. So right now it should either switch out or it should try to go for something like a Wild Charge. Yep, there it is. So I think the other 3 attacks that the Arcanine has is Wild Charge, Extreme Speed, and one other attack, probably something like Crunch or something like that. Okay, so he's switching out. Lapras. I think this Lapras has Freeze Dry. Yep. So Freeze Dry is unique in that it is the only ice move that not only is not resisted by water types, it actually does bonus damage to water types as if it was a super effective attack. So if our Goodra get hit by the Freeze Dry, then that would actually do a 4 times damage instead of the usually 1 times, because ice type attacks are strong against dragon types in general, and Freeze Dry in particular also has a bonus to water types. So that's pretty much a guaranteed kill on our Goodra if we get hit by it. So I need something to switch into this Freeze Dry. Can I take... Let's try a Mismatches. Because Freeze Dry normally doesn't have that much power. So as long as we don't get frozen over here, we should be able to take at least 1. Yep. So Thunder hopefully connects. I should have swapped back to Thunderbolt now that we don't have the rain active. Oh, we got a crit. Okay, that's really good. Oh, and we got a paralysis as well. Yeah, so we see him using a water gem. And normally I think people give Lapras a better item. Lacking. What is this lacking going to do? Oh, does it have Meteor Mash? Maybe it's going to Meteor Mash. Do I stay in? Probably not. Actually, no, we can stay in. Oh, he has Play Rough. Okay. Okay, so he can't attack it this next turn, so we should be able to just set up. We can just set up Thor stance on this guy. Yep. We can do one more because he is going to go first with his Choice Scarf, and our Focus Sash would actually give us a double in speed because we just used up our Focus Sash. And hopefully this high jump kick connects. Oh, oops, this might be bad. Oh no, this is actually really good. So I think the Arcanine is the only thing that has a priority attack. So with two Sword Stance, I think we'll pretty much kill everything from now. Actually, let me go to the calculator. Do I even need to use high jump kick on this guy? Swap over to the calculator. We have a Holucha, and we are at +4 attack. So acrobatics, no, lacking. Acrobatics will not KO even at +4 attack. Okay. So we actually need to click high jump kick. Please connect. Wait, what is he doing? Venusaur, okay. Okay, so he's going to turn into a Mega Venusaur, that shouldn't matter. Yep, so I think the other one is a Suicune. Why does he keep bringing in the slacking? So, is he going to swap it out again? Yep. That is so weird. I don't know what it's doing. But a +4 attack, a Thunder Punch should just kill the Suicune. Oh, it doesn't KO. Really? Okay, well, that worked. Okay, so we only need the high jump kick to actually connect. Yep, go figure. The one time I needed it to connect and it just doesn't connect. Okay, so he is locked into Hammer Arm right now. Hammer Arm is a fighting type move, so Nidoking should resist it. Oh, that actually triggers the Truant. Okay. I thought if an attack doesn't connect, then it doesn't trigger. Okay, so this Hammer Arm should get resisted. Oh, that did nothing. Really? How did that do so little? Okay, so that's one of these guys down, and then we have one more to fight before we call it a day. And I think that's the guy that gave us the choice scarf. And then the other one that we are beating, that's the one that will give us a choice bags. Oh, let me make sure to give our Holusha the focus sash. Focus sash, where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me stock up on the focus sash as well, because they keep getting used up in pretty much every other battle. Oh, they're not in the Poke Center. Oh, is it not this one? Does this person have it? Hopefully. Yep. And the last frontier brain is actually weirdly in Slakeport City. And you actually cannot challenge this frontier brain until you have beaten the other two. And if you try to talk to her, she'll just tell you your team isn't ready yet, and to tell you to come back until after you have beaten the other two frontier brains. Yep, so this is the person with the unique sprite. And let me make sure I have the correct leading Pokemon. Okay. Hey, howdy, up for a battle trainer? Yep. You look like you're up for this. Is your team ready to go? Yep. And she's going to lead off with a Landorus. And Landorus has actually been a really Pokemon ever since its introduction in, I think, Generation 5. And the reason for that is that it has an incredible ability. It has incredible typing. It is both a ground and flying type. And that basically means it's going to resist a whole bunch of attacks that would normally hit either ground types or flying types for bonus damage. And the only thing that does bonus damage, not the only thing, but one of the few things that do bonus damage to it are ice type attacks. But that's, oh, it got a crit. Oh, this might be bad. But that's when you can actually... Let me see, how do I do this? Holusha can Sword Stance and then it should be able to get a KO. Hopefully this brings me down to a Focus Sash. Okay, yep. Good. Acrobatics should do 4 times the damage to this Heracross, so unless it has something like a priority move like a Sucker Punch, then we should be good for a majority of this battle. And if Landorus comes back out, it's going to take a lot of damage from a +1 attack as well. Tapu Koko. The one thing I can't... what do I do? It's a fairy type, so it resists High Jump Kick, it resists Thunder Punch, it resists Acrobatics, so we can't actually stay in. Then the question is, what do I do? Is hopefully it goes for a Thunderbolt, and we'll be immune to it. Grass Knot. Nope, not quite. Would Earth Power do enough? It might not do enough even. Okay, did just enough. That's really close. So Landorus should be coming back out. Maybe. Yep, there he is. And the Landorus is actually faster than my Nidoking, so I need a way to swap out of it. And I think the Landorus is faster than my Holucha as well. Yeah, so Earthquake. Hopefully Acrobatics do some damage. But because we don't have our Sword stance anymore, it's not going to do enough to kill it. Oh, this might actually be bad, because I think he has a Gengar, and the Gengar is faster than all of our other Pokemons. So we might actually get our ass whooped here. Breloom. Breloom's going to... What is Breloom going to do? Substitute? Seed Bomb, okay. It's been poisoned. How do I deal with this Breloom? I don't have my Holucha. I don't have a Sceptile. Hopefully Sludge Wave is enough. And trying to use Focus Punch here is actually a mistake. He should have just gone for the Seed Bomb. Because Seed Bomb would do neutral damage, and at like 30% health, Seed Bomb is pretty much a KO. Yeah, but now Gengar is going to come out. He's going to go for a Shadow Ball, and that would pretty much KO the Nidoking. So the hope is that Miss Magius can come back in and take out this Gengar by itself, but I really doubt that's going to happen. And the problem is that our Steelix doesn't have enough special defense to take an attack from the Gengar. So if I swap in the Steelix over here to try to weaken the Gengar, then it would just be dead. Oh, that's not even close yet. Oh, it got a Hypnosis off as well. Wow. Yeah, so we are pretty much dead. And I think the Shadow Ball one-shots us anyway. Oh, no it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, even with the resist, it does a lot of damage. Okay. Actually, let me try something and lead with a Gudra instead. Oh, we got sent all the way back to Fortress City? Really? Oh, I guess I have to talk to the nurse in order to refresh the checkpoint. Maybe that's how it works. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to go for the gamble with the Holucha. I forgot she has a Tapu Koko. Okay, so let's try leading with a Gudra and see if it's better. I don't think there's that much for our Gudra to do in this fight anyway, so if we lose the Gudra to do like 70% health to this Landorus, then that might be worth it. Oh, but now he's using Stealth Rock. So with the Stealth Rock up, then our Holusha is pretty much useless as well. That's so unfortunate. So what's coming out? Tapu Koko? Probably? No, Breloom. What does this Breloom do? Probably not Focus Punch. It might try to Seed Bomb. Hopefully it goes for a Seed Bomb and... No, it went for a Focus Punch. Oh, then that means our Sceptile might be dead. Can we leave with 1 health? Would that work? No, not even close. Oh, and I don't even have my Focus Sash. Okay, so Tapu Koko can Moon Blast, it can Moon Blast, it can Thunderbolt. And at this time I actually want to keep the Nidoking at green health. So let's go for Steelix, because Steelix couldn't do anything against the Gengar anyway. Aurora Beam, that's going to do a lot. Oh, it's neutral? Why is it neutral? Oh, because steel types resist ice. Okay. So Gyro Ball, hopefully the Tapu Koko doesn't get a KO. Does it get a kill without the bonus? No, it doesn't. Wait, it's faster than me? How? Oh, with the Stealth Rock, we might not even be able to kill the Gengar, because we won't be at full health with our Nidoking. Yeah, so I think Gengar is going to score a KO here no matter what. Let's just give him our... what do we give him? We give him the Gudra, probably? Yeah, especially because Landorus is dead already. Hopefully this Shadow Ball doesn't KO. Otherwise we'll get sent packing back to the Poke Center again. Yep, so hopefully the Earth power is enough to kill it. Okay, it's enough. Okay, we are still in this. So he has 2 more left. There's a Heracross. I don't have a way to kill this Heracross in one go, I don't think. So Flamethrower should do a decent amount, and good thing this Heracross isn't all that fast. Yeah, so close combat should kill us. Yep. So now do I send out the Holucia this early? Or do I send out the Mismagius and wait for Holucia to clean up? Probably go Holucia. And then Acrobatics is going to just kill the Heracross and just try to do some damage to the remaining Pokemon. I don't remember what the last one actually is. An Umbreon, okay. Umbreon, what is it going to do? Toxic, maybe? Probably... Or it might have Substitute. Let's jump kick. Yeah. That's actually a really risky move. Because the Umbreon could actually have gone for... Protect in turn 1. I think Acrobatics should do enough. Okay, that's not too bad. Yep, so we have the choice specs, and then she should give us some more bottle caps if we want to use them. And that's the Frontier Brainstorm for the run. And I think we should call a stop here. Oh, have we really been going for an hour? Okay. But yeah, my throat is starting to hurt already. So thank you everybody for watching, and the next episode we'll be doing some more exploration and we'll be fighting some of the even tougher trainers in the game. So I'll see you guys later.